Hey guys, Sets here with another Rumbleverse video. This is the place to be for Rumbleverse content. Great gameplay, updates, and everything in between. Make sure you're subscribed if you've been keeping up with the channel, and do not forget to check out previous videos if this is your first time here. There's a bunch of good videos to learn from and enjoy, so be sure to let me know in the comments which Rumbleverse video of mine is your favorite so far. Unless you hate them all, then tell me which one you hate the most. Now, on to the video. As we all highly anticipate the elusive release date for Rumbleverse, it's clear that there are many things within the game that resonate well with us as players. The exciting wrestling moves, the appealing aesthetics, the fun customization, and the kinetic feel of uppercutting somebody's lights out. All of these things are instrumental in adding enjoyment and satisfaction to each and every match that we watch and play. However, there is one part of the game that is going underappreciated by the general audience and doesn't get much mention in comparison to its many other aspects. The pacing. In a genre where people usually believe bigger is better, Rumbleverse instead opted to go for a player count of 40 per game, rather than something along the lines of 60, 80, or higher. 40 is a number that many would consider below average for a game in the Battle Royale space, and while at first glance you may feel inclined to say, well, why not add more? It actually turns out to be one of the more underappreciated reasons for why the game feels so consistently fun and engaging. While games like Fortnite, Warzone, and Apex Legends are all very popular and well-crafted games in their own right, none of them are invulnerable to the flaw of feeling long, drawn-out, and lethargic at times, be it for viewing or playing purposes. They're great, but sometimes matches can go on for lengths of time that you'd rather avoid when you're surviving into the later stages while playing match after match, and engaging in a match for 20 to 25 minutes plus just to lose near the end can leave you feeling as if the time sink wasn't worth it, and the time put into the overall fight didn't equal the satisfaction you were left with. This definitely isn't to say you feel that way all the time, but in a world where we have numerous BR games that offer an extensive timeout in the field per match, yet another game adding to that longer pace could have been tiresome. Rumbleverse shines in the pacing department because of its player count per game. With 40 players, getting to the finish usually takes 10 to 15 minutes maximum, and some games can even be done in 10 minutes on the lighter end, while the higher end normally doesn't go past 17 minutes on average from all the games I've seen. This means that you can play match after match without finding yourself in drawn out games, even if you're winning regularly, since becoming the champion doesn't take more than a quarter of an hour in a successful match. Add to that, with the way the game is designed, you're not normally separated from everyone for long periods of time either, meaning that while the matches are snappy and satisfying, you're also not having many moments where you're wandering around all alone for long periods, as if you're Will Smith from I Am Legend, enhancing the quicker BR pace overall and strengthening that shorter, sharper match span. During my time with the playtest, it was so easy to jump from game to game, since by the end of every match, I wasn't left feeling drained by having to concentrate for 25 plus minutes in one go, or needing to will myself on through those BR droughts, where you don't run into any players for numerous times in a 30-minute session, due to how the usual BR pace and style can sometimes be, even if you like them. Every Rumbleverse game was swift, engaging, and satisfying. Even when I lost near the end of a final zone, I still had enough energy left to hit ready straight away and fly right back into another one. Winning or losing, this game doesn't ask too much of your time while still managing to stay interesting and worthwhile. It almost felt addicting with how much fun I knew I could have within a compact, reasonable time frame that never threatened to outstay its welcome. And if I wanted more, I could just play another match. These days, in all genres of gaming, we find more and more titles not respecting a player's time by choosing to unconvincingly elongate an experience without proper justification. That could be boring, uninspired side quests, poorly designed sequences, or bloated objectives, all for the sake of making you do something for longer when there's no reason to. It's good to see that, at least by this point in time, Rumbleverse has chosen to follow a more natural and efficient pace for the type of game they are looking to create. Going to 60 players or above might sound nice at face value, but it's very easy to forget that you could lose that snappier experience in the process once it's changed, suddenly making you get less for more. Here's hoping Iron Galaxy Studios continues with this approach and further builds upon the quality it already possesses. Pacing isn't a flashy aspect of entertainment. It's never mentioned as much as other aspects, and you don't really notice it when it's going well, because you think other things are making it amazing instead. However, just like in movies and TV shows, pacing can make or break a game, and the pacing of Rumbleverse has been a great feather in its cap. It's one of the reasons why so many creators and players are saying it's addicting and are desperate to get right back in there. The game's pacing hardly ever gives you a moment to feel as if it's gone on too long, and once it's over, you're chasing that pace in another game right after. With all that said, those are my thoughts on one of Rumbleverse's biggest strengths. Let me know down below what games in the past you've thought have had great pacing too, as a bonus if you've made it this far in the video. That's all for today, guys. Thank you for watching as always. Since the game isn't out, I know there's not a ton of videos we can put out, but I'm still doing my best to give you content to enjoy and think on. And of course, once there's more to do, we will be doing that. Again, subscribe, like, and comment to see more Rumbleverse on this channel, and let me know any videos you'd want to see in the future. Check me out on Twitch if you want to chat sometime, but as for now, enjoy the rest of your day, and see you soon. Set out.